My name is William Schultz. I'm 23 years old. I was arrested at the age of 18 for first-degree murder. So I've only served 5 years of that sentence so far.
My name is Louie, 40 years old. I was arrested for first-degree murder as well. Before I came to prison, and before joining Life K9, I was gangbanging. I lived a double life, and I still had my hands in the gang life, and as well as trying to be a family man at the same time. Coming to find out, you can't worship two gods, so you got to pick one. And I learned the hard way along the way on this journey to better myself. Coming before I came to the program, I didn't value my life very much, nor did I value everyone else's. Now that I'm in the program and learned to take care of another life, because it's a huge responsibility, I've learned it's gave me a lot of tools, and it's gave me a lot of responsibility. It's also gave me purpose, as well as since I've been a part of the program, I've also joined numerous rehabilitation programs.
Before I came to prison, I always thought myself, a good individual who couldn't do any wrong, I never had a criminal record before this, before I caught this case, and in hindsight, I realized that there were so many things that I was doing wrong in my life, and just the mentality that I had, the attitude that I had, towards all the negative things that were going on in my life, it was all wrong, and sooner or later it led me down a really bad path. I started getting into various kinds of drugs, things that I never used to do before. And I came to this what I consider my first official prison here at Pleasant Valley. I had a lot of positive individuals, who pointed me in the right direction, and told me that, that I have a chance to get out. I have a lot of opportunity ahead of me, which was great. They got me involved in programs. People just kept pushing me along the way. And this prison alone, just as just being a fantastic prison, and just as far as like the program, the things that it provides for us, and at the time when me and you, because we came together.
Yeah, we came together. It was I seen your journey. It was a struggle.
Yeah.
And I faced a lot of those struggles along the way also. Coming from a level 4, I would have never thought in a million years that I would have a dog in my cell.
Right.
And also, let alone being responsible for another life.
Yeah.
And that's a huge commitment, because I know not many people want that commitment or want that responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's huge, but it's given me purpose again. It's restored everything, humanity, all that.
Absolutely.
And I think that's great. And I wish that more prisons offered that.
Yeah.
Because this program alone supersedes any other program on the yard, and it's giving you hands-on training and valuable tools that you definitely need to know if you're going to be rehabilitated.
Yeah.
And re-enter society.
So, anyways, I'm curious, what was it that made you decide to join the program?
A lot of people had recommended it for me. More so, I was on the verge of, not wanting to, because I knew how much of a commitment it was and the responsibility, but I felt that, a lot of people, these were close friends of mine that had recommended it, and I was like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe I should join, and this would change my life for the better. Because at the time, I was going through a divorce, and it was a struggle for me, and I was kind of like, well, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And then I decided finally, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it. And my daily life now, it consists of waking up in the morning, meeting my dog's needs. My dog, Rowan, my little puppy Rowan.
Yeah.
I love him to death, and just make sure he's okay. Before my needs are met. It's a huge responsibility, and I got to make sure that I take care of him before I take care of myself.
Yeah.
And because he's going to bless somebody else's life along the way, and I want to make sure that he does that.
Yeah.
How quickly did you notice a change in yourself once you joined?
I'd say almost instantly, man.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, almost instantly.
Real instant.
Yeah.
Give or take, I thought it would take about 2 months, but no, it was instant.
Yeah.
It was because when you're around a bunch of dogs and you see everybody interacting and a lot of teamwork involved. People that you would never think of who would talk to each other based off, you know, whatever racial barriers or whatnot, you know.
Yeah.
These guys actually came together and it's bridged many gaps, I think.
Definitely.
You know, and from what I've seen, man, it brings a good vibe around here, you know.
Yeah.
Seeing dogs are running around the day room and just working with the dogs alone, you know, it brings positivity.
For me, it was, I definitely agree. For me, it was like as soon as I came into the program, you're immediately learning how to communicate with others in regards to the dogs, you know, how you're going to schedule your guys' programs, you know,
Right.
how you're going to divide up, you know, the different responsibilities between, you know, everybody. So communication was a big thing, you know, learning to work with others whom you never even used to know before the program, you know what I mean? Like just meeting new individuals and just coming out of your comfort zone was a huge thing for me too. So there was, yeah, among many other things, there's a lot of amazing changes.
Yeah, since having Rowan, I've taught him to walk on leash and, you know, be confident, and I potty trained him also, not trained, but taught him
Yeah.
how to better hurry. You know, also we taught him how to turn off light switches, open lockers.
He's coming a
You
long
know,
way.
he's getting a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
He's not afraid. He's a strong little puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've helped you with him a lot, you know, this past
Yeah.
couple of weeks.
He's
you know.
comfortable with you.
Yeah, he's cool, man. Among all the other dogs, he has a very calm demeanor to him. You know, just very aware, and he responds really well.